I would have talked about the vocational assembly, which was last night. Our winner is Jason something totally unpronounceable. I mean, like it ends with a U, so that should give you a clue.
Well, that's
What he said. Who works at Caldwell College in their autism, in the area of autism. He's gone to, I guess, Russia and Philippines to start or work with people with autism there. And he's a really great young man, very impressive. Then I would have told you about the membership seminar. That was last week. Wonderful. Jeannie did a great job. Now I'll tell you about Eat, Drink, and Share, which Ray mentioned. The deal is it costs the club $1,350, $1,000 of which immediately goes to the Rotary Foundation in your club's name. $350 pays for 10 tickets at a reserved table. This is at the Pines Manor in Edison again, where we had the vocational assembly. It's right off 287. It's really not that horrible to get to. The one other thing I'm compelled to mention, they make me do this. Our district conference this year is going to be a 5-night cruise to Bermuda, leaving on Saturday, May 26th, which is the Saturday Memorial Day weekend. We'll do all of our Rotary business while we're at sea, so once we get to Bermuda, you're on your own. You can do whatever your heart desires that's legal.
or not.
You can sightsee, you can go to the beach, you can golf, you can shop. Believe me, you can shop. Maury will testify to that. You know, it's going to be our last. It's the last. I'm getting sentimental about this. The 7470 is going away. So it'll be our last conference. So it should be nice. A little sentimental maybe. But hopefully quite a few of you can join us. We should have a good time. And obviously if you need any information, you know who to ask. Like you could stop them anytime. You know. On the merger, it's now official. You probably all know the history of it. District 7510, which is to the south of us, slipped below Rotary's key number of members. They got several warnings. They don't get warnings for like 5 years. And finally, Rotary said, that's it, you're done. We went to the Zone Institute in Winnipeg last fall and found out that District 7640, which is all the way down Camden, Cape May, that end, also got a warning letter. So we said, why do this twice? Why do something about 7510 and then in a couple of years have to redistrict again for the southern part? So let's just do the state and get it over with. Basically, we're going from, as Ray said, 5 districts to 3 districts in New Jersey. 7490, which is Bergen, Hudson, and Passaic, will stay the same. We will merge with 7510, so we will go from Morris, Sussex, Essex, and Warren to add Union, Middlesex, Somerset, Hunterdon, and Mercer counties. The impact on you as Rotarians in the Madison Club, I see two things that are probably going to happen. One is your dues are probably going to go up. They were probably due to go up anyhow. It's been like 10 years, so, you know, say it'll be. Some district functions will be a little further away. We're all spoiled around here because we're kind of in the center of the district. So most of the things we do are pretty close, except for Jim. So now we're all going to be driving a little bit more. But when you think about it, you got people all the way down in Mercer County. I mean, to stay up here with our functions is no more fair to them than it would be if we moved them up to Sussex. So you'll probably see that. You might see a few more things done as webinars than as on-site meetings. just because of the logistics of getting people together. But that's up to John Wilson, who will be the first governor of our combined district. Ray will be the second governor of our new district. The third governor will be Ann Walco, who's from, what was 7510, so 3 years out. The merger in South Jersey, they accelerated also, and that's gonna happen next July. So next July 1st, New Jersey will have 3 districts. But that doesn't mean we don't need to keep working on our membership. Individual clubs, you all know the importance of membership. More hands make light work, you know, it goes without saying. So, does anybody have any questions? Nancy.
Hurricane relief. I plan to make a contribution, so what are you doing specifically with your contributions?
I asked Frank Garrity and Bob Button to help, and we're gonna be getting together probably next week and disperse what we have so far. If we get more donations, we will certainly do a second. I mean, it's kind of hard to, it was easy when it was just Houston, you know? It's gotten harder.
Well, is RI doing something? You could just send
Yeah, RI has, yes.
Let
My feeling, personally, my feeling is we'll send some of it to Florida, like the Naples area. And I would like to see us send some to Puerto Rico because I think they're just totally, you know. But the 3 of us will get together and decide, and we will certainly get the word out. There's a lot that needs to be done and is going to continue to need to be done. Our keynote speaker last night was John Smarge, who's a past directory of Rotary International. He grew up in Mendon, so he's kind of one of ours, although he moved to Florida as a young man and started his business down there in Naples. And he said, yeah, their district has a disaster relief thing that they've set up. So, and I don't know if any of you remember John Deermount, who was an AG in the Montclair Club, I believe, now lives down in the Naples area too, and he's asked us for if we can help his area, so.
Yeah.
But we will let you know, it's not an easy, I mean, you know, we raise money and it's nice, but it's not gonna cure all the problems, certainly. But it'll help, it'll help.
How much has been raised so far?
You know what, I don't know. 2 weeks ago, we were a little over 10,000, so, I just lost my train of thought.
And he's gonna be working with another Rotary Club
We
in
will-
the area
yeah.
that's been affected.
Thank you. It will go through Rotary. It will not go to any relief organization that has paid administration. You know, don't misunderstand, but we're not gonna chip into the salary for the Red Cross president. It'll go to Rotarians, so.
Yeah, so if anyone's interested in making that donation, there is a donate online button on the district website. So it's the lead story, just click donate now. And the other thing that Peggy said that always makes people nervous is that the dues are gonna go up. A little bit of the history of that is 7510 is paying substantially higher dues than we are now. So I think what's gonna happen is that they're gonna get a little break and we're gonna pay a little more. And I think the number hasn't been set, but I think that we're talking $10 or $12 more per year.
Not even.
Not even, so it's negligible.
Some of the things that we incorporate into our dues, like the GSE, which is now the VTT, that we still collect for. If you add all that in to what we pay now, you're gonna see like a $4 increase or something, net. So it's not too bad, it really isn't. There is a committee that's working, Barry's on it, Ray's on it, you know, the Madison contingent, working on the details. I can tell you, most of it is going very smoothly. It will be a nice, seamless
Except for Barry's part.
merger.
Right.
Yes, we're gonna sell tickets and we're gonna set up a little fight out in the back alley between Barry and their computer guy.
The big issue is, they have a different set of technology than we do. They're on a totally different system.
And they love theirs and
And
we
they love
ours.
theirs and we love ours. And we have to pick one.
But between you and me, if Barry can get them down and sit on, we got it.
Hey, I'm looking for a break. I don't have to do this anymore.
That's not true. I wasn't. You all know that's not true.
Let me give a little pitch about the district conference, because I think it's important to know. I think the district conference for a 5-night conference is probably one of the most inexpensive things we've done in a long time. Inside cabins are $800 per person, and outside with the balcony is $1,100 per person. And that's the total conference fee for a 5-night event, all food and included. And it's on the Anthem of the Sea, which is Royal Caribbean's, one of their super ships, 4,500 people as passengers, and another 2,000 as staff, so 6,000 people on this boat.
Where does it sail from?
Bayonne, so it's local.
They call it Port Liberty because it sounds sexier than Bayonne.
And I gotta tell you,
Lands at King's Wharf in Bermuda, which used to be known as Dockyards, but I guess King's Wharf sounds snazzier, so.
and being the kind of techie guy that I am, I got to tell you one little story about the inside cabin.
Oh, yeah.
Has a wall, and on that wall is an ongoing movie of what's happening at the outside cabin.
No, outside
Outside of the ship.
yeah.
I mean, so whatever the people in the outside balcony are seeing, you see on your interior wall, and you can just flip the switch on or off.
Yeah. The interior cabins used to be like a closet. If you went in, they were pitch black and kind of claustrophobic. So now you have this big fake window.
Brand new.
But, yeah, there is so much to do on the ship. When we got done talking about everything that's available on the ship, I was getting to be afraid nobody would leave it. Too much. We do have a website that, for the conference, for the cruise itself, it's sailaway7470.com. We will be adding to that all winter, adding details and facts we find out, tips, things, suggestions. So you can go there if you have any questions. I will say to you, if you have any questions about the ship or the cruise, there's a number on our website under the reservation information for Sylvia Mulberry, who is our cruise agent. Feel free to call her. She's very helpful. She'll be happy to help you answer any questions. One key for people, if you're not aware, Medicare does not cover you out of the country. So if Medicare is your primary insurance, you might want to look into the insurance you can get.
Yeah.
If you have another carrier, double check with them that they will cover you outside of the country.
So I actually did some checking, and if you have if you have the top line supplemental plan, you're covered outside of the country, but it's worth checking.
Yeah, just, in case you run a moped and
Run.
fall off and, run into a wall. I've done that. Fall off the Segway,
All right.
Okay, thank you very
Okay.
much.
Money.